everyone, and welcome to Mio's YouTube channel. My name is Lisette, and today I'm going to guide you through this blanket in puff stitches. So it gets a really nice layout. You can decide yourself how large you like your blanket to be. I have made mine quite small, 50 times 70 or 55 times 75 centimeters. And I have used Mio basic wool yarn and a crochet hook of 6 millimeters for this project. And that's all you need. So let's go crocheting the blanket together. Let's start with the blanket with puff stitches. The first thing we will do is wrap the yarn around your 2 fingers like this. Go inside and pick up the yarn, pull through so that you get a loop. Use your hook and tighten the loop. So, and we are ready to start. We will start crocheting loops and a chain, and the amount of loops you decide yourself. It all depends on how big you want your blanket to be. If you use approximately 62, you will get a size of 55 centimeters. So the first thing you will do is loops, and you create a loop by yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. And you continue until you have as many loops as you want, until you reach the size that you want. And this chain will be the short side of the blanket, so that you know. So I will show you 30 loops, just a mini blanket to show you. But I've tried 62 and it gets approximately 55 centimeters, as I mentioned before. So you just continue creating loops then. So I made 30 loops. And remember that you should make an even number of loops. So 30 is even, so I use that. Now we will turn the work around and crochet back on the chain here. And we will start with our puff stitches. We will start in the second stitch, so we will skip the first one and start in the second, and we will start with a puff stitch. And you create puff stitch by yarn over, go inside the hole, pick up the yarn, pull through, stretch it a bit so it gets long, and again yarn over, go inside, pick up the yarn, stretch. That's 2 times. Pick up the yarn, go inside the same hole, pick up the yarn and stretch. That's 3 times, and we have 7 loops on our crochet hook. So the last time, and we have 9 loops on our crochet hook. And now you take yarn over, but this time you pull through all 9 loops like this. And now it's time for another puff, but we will skip the next stitch and go down in the stitch after that. So yarn over, skip and go down, pick up the yarn, stretch, 3 loops, pick up the yarn, go down, stretch, 5 loops, pick up the yarn, go down, stretch, 7 loops, and the last time. So you go down 4 times before you pick up the yarn and pull through. So you continue like this on this row. So you skip one and you make a puff stitch in the next one. And you continue until you reach the end of this row, and I will meet you there. So this row is done, and in the last stitch on this chain I made a puff stitch, and we will end this row by one loop and turn the work around and crochet back. So this next row that I will show you is the row that you will repeat over and over again until you are happy with the size of your blanket. So you basically just make the same row until you're happy. You can change color, and I will show you on the next row, the row after this one, how you change your color. So you can alternate colors if you like. Otherwise, you just continue until you're happy. So what you will do is the puff stitch, but in this hole this time. So yarn over, go inside the hole, pick up the yarn and stretch. Again. And 2 more times. Pick up the yarn, pull through all 9 loops. Yarn over, go inside. So you basically make a puff stitch exactly as we did on the previous row, but this time we go down in the hole, and continue until the end. And I will show you the end because we will create and crochet a last puff stitch in a stitch in the end. That stitch is a bit hard to see, so I will show you and I will meet you there. So I have made a puff stitch in all holes, but we need the same amount of puffs on all rows from now on. So that means we need to crochet one last one, and we will do that in the stitch here in the end. So yarn over and create a puff stitch in the last stitch here. So now we have the same amount of puffs. Okay, and finish by a loop, turn your work around. And if you don't want to change color, just keep on going. So exactly like we did on this row, you will continue doing. But if you want to change color, I will show you now. I will use this color. And what we will do is cut the yarn on this gray one first. And then, like a U shape, put the ends together just above the row and grab. Yarn over with the new color. Go inside the hole and pick up the yarn. You see that the ends, they are kind of hidden under the puff stitches now. So while you are crocheting, you hide the yarn tails. But you do exactly the same as previous round. Puff stitches in the hole. Except now we have a different color. That's all. That's the difference. So, and you just keep on going over and over again until you're happy with the size. And I will show you how to finish and fasten off the yarn ends in the end. So I'll meet you when you're finished. So when you're finished, you will end up with a tail here and also in the beginning, and you will fasten them off in the same way, and I will show you. So go under the puff stitches and pick up the tail and hide it under. Oh, it disappeared, I hope. So, and if you like and want, you can tie a knot. So go under one can tie a knot before, and then after that you hide the tail, the rest of the tail. So the blanket is finished. Thank you guys for watching. We hope that you like your new blanket in puff stitches. And we will be so happy if you would share your project by tagging us makeyourOwn.se in your pictures on social media, so that we can see all your blankets and share them. Thank you, and I hope to see you soon again.